Good morning, everybody. This is Max Farrow. This is the Forex Educational Trader signals, and I'm doing just a quick overview of how to use the signals, how to look at the signals, all that stuff. When you first get the Forex Educational Signals, you're immediately going to see that there's training before trading, right? Don't look at these signals and go, oh my God, look how much they're losing. I will go into great detail on how to trade with these signals. That it's about the positive negative side of the algorithm of what we're at. So if you see an under 50%, you're on the negative side. If you're on the see a positive, or if you see above 50%, you're on the positive side. So if you're on the positive side, you go with the signal, and if you're on the negative side, you go against the signal. So if it says a sell, you do a buy. Okay, and I'll show you a couple little tricks here on how to engage with the network. But for right now, I just want to kind of get in on a few signals right now. We're looking at a big one here, 75%, really good rate for a British Gold Pound JPY. So we're going to use our friends over at Forex.com. Okay, we're going to get into the British Gold Pound USD or JPY immediately. So that is for a, let me make sure I have it the right direction. That was for a buy. It was in a positive nature, so we're going to go with it. We're just going to do the buy. Forgot to put, I'm just going to put one lot in there, okay? I'm not going to put multiple lots in. I'm going to hit, I'm going to put 1,000 lots or 1,000 in for the lots, and then hit it, because that's one
Your
lot,
deal is
right?
confirmed.
So I'm also going to change the pips to minus 20 and minus 20 there. One being the stop loss where I want to stop at, the other being the limit order, and I'm going to hit enter.
Your order
the reason
has
why I'm
been
going
placed.
to do that is because I want to get it started so it has protection, at least 20 pips either way, okay? I don't see a British Gold Pound JPY chart down here, so I'm going to come up here to charting, make sure I'm on my 15-minute chart with candlesticks. I'm going to hit new. I'm going to get down to the British Gold Pound JPY. I'm going to open this up. Now, I'm going to open this up full screen so you can see it as much as I can full screen. All right, and you're going to see that there is there's three lines here, right? There's a line that we got in at. There is the line that we have in for stop, because remember, it's for a buy. So the bottom line, the red line, is your stop loss, right? The blue line is where you got in at, and the green line is your take profit, okay? So now, if we kind of look just a little bit here, we can really start to see the structure of where everything is at, right? Because we know that structure is very important to us. So as far as a take profit goes, it doesn't look like we have any previous structure to really kind of look at here if we go back some, right? Because we got to kind of peel back just a little bit. Let's look back on, we zoom out, come down to this button right here, we zoom out just a little bit. Not a lot of previous structure here. There was a huge gap throughout the weekend, as you can kind of see, very large movement here. So it looks like we're getting some of this momentum back here. So that's pretty cool. But I feel personally, okay, because we got 20 pips to work with here, that if we zoom in some, right? That's a little bit too much. Let's zoom out just a little bit. We're heading into this up and down trending process right now, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this down to right about there. 29 pips. And enter. Now this seems like a lot, but I'm looking at the process here, and I think that we can definitely get it if we do it right. So if I got in at here, I want to emulate the amount of pips that I got. So I can just come in and do that, and it's automatic, right? Because I'm doing it to the limit order where I'm getting my take profit. Let me do. All right.
Your order has been placed. So I have 29
pips down, and I have 29 pips up. So I can lose 29 pips, or I can win 29 pips. So now for the next hour, I'm going to sit and watch this engage. Okay? Because I really don't have too much above this to get for structure to kind of pull this in. So I might keep this as a time trade to where I'll take it off in the next 45 minutes or next 50 minutes, or I might just keep it on there the entire time and work with this process and just kind of see where the news is at, what's coming out, what's not working, what is working, what have you. So I'm going to clip this and put this back into, let's see if I can get this. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So there that is. And I'm going to take some of these others out, and I'm going to go look at the other signals in there. Normally, I just like putting one signal pack on, but because we're dealing with demo, I want to show you the process. Audi JPY at a 0% win, it has done. Let's see if I can get it up to the top here. There it is. It has done a lot of trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's enough in this pack. That's about 20% trade packet to say, listen, it should have won at least something, right? But no. It seems like the algorithm works really well in the opposite for the Audi JPY. So where it says a sell now, we're going to jump over here, go to the Audi JPY. Audi JPY, I'm going to put 1,000 in there. Okay. And we're going to hit buy. Okay.
Your deal is
20 on
confirmed.
either side. Just to get us in, right? Just to get us in. Minus 20 for the stop loss, right? It's mid order. This will protect
Your
us.
order has been
Okay?
placed.
And now I want to get the Audi JPY down here. So I've gone over to charting, gone to new. There's JPY. Got it on the 15-minute. I'm looking at previous structure. Looks pretty good here. Because I'm looking for the buy now. I'm looking to take this on for the buy. And it looks like we have some higher lows and higher highs happening. Looks like we could be in a good, nice little rolling run here to the end of the day. Or at least the next hour or so, okay? If it plummets past this particular high, okay, we sort of lost it here just a little bit, but it looks like it's regained it. And if it plummets past this, if you look at this structure right now, this is pretty good structure to have. Okay, I want to show you this structure right here internally. Is that if it plummets past this point right here, we know we're in trouble. So what I want to do is sort of move this line just a little bit up, right around there, because we're in trouble if it hits here, if it hits below here. But I don't want the market makers. They all know that that's a pretty good level, right? So the market makers are gonna do whatever. So I'm gonna stick it right there, just a little bit more, which gives us about 18 pips, saves about 2 pips on the loss side of it. Okay.
Your
now,
order has been
that,
placed.
I might want to just take my 18 on the other side too. Okay, on the limit side, and I'm gonna hit modify order. That
Your
gives me a
order has
nice
been
little range
placed.
to be with. It's going to play in here a little bit. It might fold out some over the next half an hour. It might get super close to this, but if it plummets out and grabs it, then I know I'm grabbing that side of it. Now, over the next 40 minutes, 45 minutes, I'll come back here and engage with these and show you what they look like in that process. Okay, but again, I'm going to pop this back on if I can. A little tricky. Why doesn't it like me today? Come on. I just had it. There it is. Wink. There it is. Whew. A little fickle, but it'll still do its job. We're doing okay here. All right, so let's go look at one more trade. Let's go look at another process here. I'll just go back to open time. USD JPY sitting at 55%. And this one's really close to the middle of the positive negative algorithm. So I'm probably not going to push on this one just at all because it's so close to be. I try to stay 60% and above, 40% and below. A couple pips up, a couple pips down, or a couple percentage points up or down. Really doesn't do me a lot, but I can kind of play with these a little, right? But I try to stay on the extreme. So 75, 60% and above, and 40% and below, which we have a couple that are in there doing pretty good. Euro British gold pound at 70%. You could look at 42. That's pretty close. That's an 8 pip, or that's an 8 point movement off of the center line. So but like 47 and 45 and stuff like that, maybe not so close, but Euro British Gold Pound 70%, like I said. So British Gold Pound JPY 75%, very, 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 very comfortable stuff. It's 10:15. There is strong news and stuff happening at the moment. So this is not about the win-loss success of it, because this thing is trading right through the news. The values are trading right through the news. We don't care about the news and the value of the news of that process. We just care about the pip movement and the positiveness or negativeness of the Forex of our signal. So we trade with it as it is. All right, and I'll show you in future videos why that is important. All right, so we'll come back periodically through this video. I'm going to pause it right now, and we'll come back to see how well we're doing over the next 45 minutes. Thank you. Hey everybody, I'm back now. It's taken on a pretty good turn. I'm going to get over to the system here. We're about 10 pips up on the British Gold Pound JPY, and we're about 4 pips up, hitting 11 pips right now on the British Gold Pound JPY. So we did pretty good. Let me expand this box out just a little bit, and you can kind of see where we're going now. What I want to do now is, because I don't want to lose the pips I already have, I'm going to do is to follow through with this process and hit where the structure is hit here. Okay, and this is going to put a modified work
Your
order
order has been placed.
just right there, because I know that if it falters past here, I'm gonna lose some of those pips. All right, so I want to keep that process. So as it keeps going on, as you can kind of see it's doing right now, I'm just making money now. Now I'm making the money that from the let me see if I can get this on. There it is. Okay, from what I already have on. So back up to 9.775 pips on the Audi JPY. Not doing as good, but still in the positive. So probably at the top of the hour here, I'm probably going to just kind of let that sit. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit more, as you can see here, to previous structure. Probably even to right about, let's say right about there. Now I'm only minus 10 pips. So now if
Your
I do
order
lose,
has been placed.
I'm only going to lose 10 pips instead of the 15 pips after I trim the fat before. Following this stop loss procedure up as we go, and eventually getting to break zero, and I might even just do that, put it right here. If it does break out at this point, then I'm looking to get out, right? Because then I'm at zero, where I'm making 18 pips. All right, so I'm just going to modify my order right there.
Your
like
order
that.
has been placed.
And there it is. I will show you once these things close out. I'm almost tempted to scalp this out now in a British Gold Pound JPY, because I'm 13 something pips up. So I'm digging that. I'm 3.9 now on the others. Everything seems to be returning to order here. So we probably hit this 18 on this and hit our 5 or 6, maybe even 10 on the other. All right. So that's 17 pips just sitting here. This could be our daily push here in just a few minutes. In fact, as I look at it on the JPY, I think it's best. Yeah, because I'm at unusual highs at the moment. I'm going to grab this 15 right now, and I'm going to say liquidate the position. Liquidate current position. Yes.
Your deal is
I'm
confirmed.
taking my 17 pips right there, because it was a good margin. I'm going to keep this 4.6 going on the Audi JPY, and we might hit pretty good. And it just jumped to 7 pips or 6 pips, close to 6 pips in the head. So there's our money for today. 23 pips in just one set of trades. So not too bad, with a lot of little risk. So do we make a lot of money? Well, not when they're at this pips, because I'm only doing one mini lot, one micro lot, right? And I'm not doing like 250,000 in here, right? So there's not a lot of money being made, but we're all about the pips right now. Look, we're up to 6 pips right now. So now we're above our 23 pip for the day so far. So that's pretty good. But again, it's all about using the process that we said. I'll come back in if I pull these off, or I'll show you the results of it. But that's it for right now. This is just an easy way to show you how to start with the trades with the signals. I'll show you more things about the algorithm and how we get the positive, negative side in future videos in the next few videos to come. All right, I'm Max Farrow. This is Dex Trader. And as always, trade well. All right, I guess one more final update video on the pips from this morning. British Gold Pound JPY yielded out about 15 pips there. We had about 14 pips there. And then another 16 pips from the Audi JPY. So 14 from, because after spread, this you got to remember, there's the bid-ask spread that happens. There's more signals coming over from my 5-minute series. But we got in on a buy on the British Gold Pound JPY, and it went from 142.00 to 142.15. We made our however many pips, or a pip and a half spread. So we made 14 total pips. And I know it's $1.40, but it's 10 cents a pip, so it's 14 pips. That's what we're looking at. We're just looking at the pips. We're not looking at the overall value of how much money we made. So don't look at that. You're looking, because if I made this 10,000, this would have been $14, right? If I would have made it 100,000, it would have been $140. So it really doesn't, what matters is how many pips we won. So right now we did 30.4, okay? 30.4. We did 30 pips, 0.4. So about 30 and a half pips from 10:06 to 11:23. Not too bad, okay? That's my report, the realized P&L on Dex Trader here. For that last trade, it just happened. So now you got the whole thing wrapped up in there. But listen, lots more videos to come. Okay, I want you to see these videos as a reality that this is demo and we are trading demo. But I'm also going to start, once I prove the system to you and you start seeing it and you get to realize it, I'll start showing you live trades, things that actually happen, and how we get into these. All right, I'm Max Farrow. This is Dex Trader. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, trade well.